as we're off and underway here. Heat number 5 for our truck class. Looking at Joe Bornhorst, the Techno RC driver, the red and yellow, headed down the backstretch right now. Time to beat here in this one, Ty Tessman, 136.8. That is going to be the time to beat here in this one. As Bornhorst heading up and over the triple there, working his way around here for the lap of number 1. And as you can see, taking a look in the background, you can see the weather changing tremendously from what we saw in our buggy seating round earlier, and the raindrops are actually beginning to fall little by little here, just in time for our truck seating round. We'll see what happens with that. As so many people have mentioned here this weekend, the Florida weather changing minute by minute. The clouds have rolled in, and a few raindrops are beginning to fall here as we are just getting started with our seating round for truck. Let them all get a couple laps in here. We're looking at Joe Bornhorst coming down the front stretch right now. On top of the field here for seating and truck is going to be Ty Tessman leading the way. Spencer Rivkin in second overall. Cole Ogden in third overall in this heat right now. Joe Bornhorst comes around early on with the early fast lap of 33.1. Driving the Techno NT 48.4. Here they come on the right-hand side, up and over the double, back around now. Here comes lap number 3, and Bornhorst takes over the lead here in this one, a 139.8. He's going to be roughly 3 seconds off of Ty Tessman's TQ time. A lot of racing left to go, and as we just mentioned, the weather starting to change here. The rain starting to fall just a bit. We'll see if it holds out. Oh, trouble for Joe Bornhorst there. That's going to cost him. It's now he's got to start the top 3 consecutive fast lap run all over again. Bornhorst leading the way early on with a 33.1 fast lap time. Top 3 of 139.8. Schreffler, 140.3. Dillon Caldwell, 143.8. Hickerson, Hollifield, Gascot, Ogden, Brown, Diaz, Lewis, Denney, and Langer. Your leader on the backside of the track he goes right now. Jason Schreffler in the number 2 spot with a 140.3. Right now, Bornhorst is sitting 9th. Oh, another mistake for Bornhorst. He's sitting 9th overall, with Schreffler sitting 10th overall as it sits right now. Just shy of the halfway mark here in our truck seating round number 1. Up and over the triple he goes right now. Coming up on some lap traffic, trying to dive his way through. Coming back around to the front side. Oh, tries to go up and over the top. Joe Bornhorst monster trucking his way through traffic. Bumps him out of the way. 3:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Bornhorst still out front, 139.881. That's going to be the time to beat. Schreffler in second, 139.9. Dillon Caldwell now working his way up to the number 3 spot. The X-Ray driver out of St. Louis, Missouri, 142.2. Caldwell right now looking for 17th overall for the round as it sits. Bornhorst and Schreffler still 9th and 10th. 5 heats left to go here. 6 heats left to go after this one. Here comes Bornhorst on the left-hand side. Up and over the double he goes. He drops down the backstretch into the Beach RC triple. .240 left to go here in this one. 2:40 left to go. New single fastest lap set by Jason Schreffler, a 33.0. Joe Bornhorst still leading the way by 1/10 of a second over Schreffler. Caldwell in third. Ogden to fourth. Eugene Hickerson in that number 5 spot. .210 left to go. 2:10 left to go here in this one. Bornhorst, Schreffler, Caldwell, Ogden, Hickerson, Hollifield, Gascot, Lewis, Brown, and Diaz. Your running order. Joe Bornhorst right now still out front. Now he clicks off a 32.7 last time by the line. A new fast lap of the race here. This one for Bornhorst, getting wild on the back straight. Up and over the triple he goes, a 139.7. Still looking at 9th overall for the round. Minute 45 left to go for Joe. He's got a pretty clear track ahead of him right now, though. We'll see if he can put that all together for a top 3 consecutive fast lap. Back onto the right-hand side he goes. Oh, big mistake right there for him. He goes upside down with no turn marshal in the back right corner. And he is just dead. And he's back. Here he comes back around the front side. So here we go. He's got to start that all over again. He's 3 consecutive laps here with 1:15 to go. He can't afford any more mistakes here if he wants to improve this time that he's got going of a 139.7. Schreffler in the number 2 spot with a 139.9. Caldwell 142.2. Ogden in the 4th place spot. Landen Lewis in the number 5 spot. 1 minute to go. Jason Schreffler down the backstretch. He goes there in the blue, green, and white. Yellow wheels, the associated driver in the number 2 spot. 0.2 of a second off of Joe Bornhorst time right now. He is sitting 10th overall as it sits right now. 6 heats left to go. Schreffler working his way back through the infield, up and over the infield triple. He goes onto the right-hand side. Schreffler, his fast lap of 33.0. The only one to get down the 32-second lap range is Bornhorst with a 32.7 on lap 8. 25 seconds left to go for these drivers. Bornhorst, Schreffler, Caldwell, Hickerson, Ogden, Lewis, Hollifield, Gascot, Brown, and Diaz. Tanner Denney, the TLR driver, looks like he got 1 lap in on this one before coming off the track here with 10 seconds left to go. Bornhorst trying to improve on that time. Schreffler in the number 2 spot. Schreffler right now, he's got a clear track ahead of him. Best spot to be all by yourself in these seeding rounds coming back around. Oh, there's a truck going backwards on the front stretch. Schreffler has to check up, and that cost him some time on that one. Looked like that may have been Caldwell, had spun out there. Looked like that caught up Eugene Hickerson as well, as they all are working their way around here. Bornhorst, he's got 1 lap left to go, and he improves his time just a bit. He's now to 139.5, 1/10 of a second off Cole Tollard's time. So if Bornhorst can shave off, 1/10 of a second, he's pushing hard right now, running up on those inside pipes. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it this time by. He's trying to work his way up at the number 8 spot overall here. He's sitting 9th with Schreffler 10th. Up and over the triple on the right side. Drops down, back down the front stretch now, and not going to do it. 139.5 for Joe Bornhorst. He is going to take 9th overall as of right now. Schreffler will take 2nd in the heat, 10th overall. Dillon Caldwell 3rd, followed by Eugene Hickerson, Ogden, Lewis, Hollifield, Gascot, Brown, Diaz, Denney, and